Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a first look at a game called Quriocity, spelled a bit differently. Let's jump into a new game. It's a space city building genre game, but with a little bit of a twist. Now, it's early access. Alright, introduction. Quriocity 1. Quriocity 1 to mission control. We have successfully completed the landing procedure. What a feeling, we have finally reached this alien planet. Now, it doesn't call it like Mars or anything. It calls it an alien planet. Well done, Quriocity 1, and congrats. You are officially the first people to land on the planet. What are your readings about the environment? Checking. Oxygen level in the breathable range. Okay, so we won't have to make oxygen. No toxic substances detected. Temperature around 24 Celsius. No radiations detected. We confirm that this planet can sustain human life forms without additional life support technologies. Now that's interesting. Excellent, Quriocity 1. The rovers are about to complete the bootstrap routines and they will soon be ready to depart. According to the preliminary scans, that area should offer all the resources you need. We'll be waiting for more data from the search rover. Copy that, mission control. We will immediately start exploring the planet and building the first structures. It has been a long journey and we can't wait to share this new home with all humanity. Now, this game is broken up into sectors, kind of like surviving Mars. And then everything has to be built in a quadrant, which you'll see shortly. So we have our drones. Our little drones are going to build everything. Technical rovers. The technical rovers are responsible for constructing all the buildings in your colony. There are currently 6 technical rovers that can work in a team to speed up construction or split to build multiple units simultaneously. So they're going to do our building for us. We have to provide them with the necessary products. Now, the search rover. The search rover splits the region into sectors and scans the area for resources. The available resources in the current sector will be highlighted in yellow at the top bar. In this case, power, water, and iron. So we have power, we're not making any. We have water, we're not making any. And we have iron, and we're not making any. The principal rover is responsible for bringing in the first batch of colonists. The principal rover. Is that our guy that's doing the search? Not sure. People are responsible for running mines and other buildings. Move the mouse over the population indicator to see more details. Alright, so we have total population 150, housed 150, homeless 0. Working age, so all 150 are working age and all are unemployed. And we have total housing right now for 150. So I guess they're staying in our little initial pod. Use central wheel to zoom in and out. Center wheel. Okay, so WASD. Hold the right mouse button to rotate the camera, so we can rotate the camera. Oh crap, alright, that rotated kind of fast. Alright, power storage. Power isn't important to run all the buildings. As for most buildings, first you need a cluster head to manage the subordinate buildings. So you'll see what that means in a second. Alright, power storage. In this case, you need power storage that will store the produced power. You can find it in the power units panel. So let's grab that guy. It wants us to grab this guy, so power storage. Now, This has a radius, and clusters cannot overlap each other. So for right now, we're going to put the power in this corner. All right, in construction, wait for technical rovers to complete the building process. You can use right mouse button or press escape to unselect a current building. So this guy's coming over, they're going to do their thing, and they're going to build our, this is storage. You have to build the storage first. It acts like the brain for the sector, and then you put the subordinate buildings around it, or the working buildings around it. Extractors and generators are responsible for producing resources for the colony. They must be placed inside the radius of the corresponding storage building. Wind power plant. Now that the power storage is constructed, you can build a wind power plant to generate power. So let's grab one of these guys. Now, wind power. Now it has
New sector scanned.
All right, so our flying around little bot thing, our rover found us a new section. Now, this has to be in the same area as our little hub, but they cannot overlap. So within the sector, you have, so there's like a square, I'm calling it a sector or a node, and within that sector you can only place certain buildings. Let's do, I'm not sure how much power we're going to need, so let's just do 2, if it'll let me build 2. So we'll do 2, just for the heck of it. So these guys will split up and build 2 of them. Not sure how many resources we started with to build these first couple buildings with. Alright, power your colony. Congratulations, you successfully built your power setup. You can move the cursor over the power indicator to top bar to see the power being stored, produced, and its consumption. So our production is 180 every 6 minutes. We're not consuming anything right now, but we're storing what we're making. Keep an eye on the wind and solar indicator when you add a power generator. 100% means full power. The availability will change from sector to sector. So again, depending if we use solar or wind, it's going to depend on as to what sector we're in. Alright, water storage. Let's extract the next important resource, that is water. Remember, you need to place the storage building first. In this case, water storage. So we need water storage. Now, do we want to put the water? That looks like an iron node, so I don't want to put it up there. Let's put the water node here. We can always, I think we can move these later. So let's build the water storage first. Our little drone buddies will come out. And build it. That is so cool. We need some merry-go-round music playing in the background now. Good, it's time to add a water well. So let's grab an extractor. A water well. Again, so it has to be built within this sector. So let's throw one down in the corner. We're going to start with just one. We'll let our little research bots come over. If we need if we need more water, we could build a second one.
New sector scanned.
So our little drone guy is scanning and opening us more sectors. Deconstruction rover. The deconstruction rover is responsible for removing rocks, hence making the surface usable for construction. Clicking on the unit reveals the building info. Let's quickly have a look. The production of your units is influenced by 4 entities. So resource efficiency, employee efficiency, recreation efficiency, and health efficiency. Here you can see the number of people working in the unit. So we have 3 out of 15 working in the unit. Each unit needs a minimum number of workers to keep it running. So minimum is 3 for this building. Maximum number of workers that can use, so 15 max. If the unemployed people are lower than the minimum number of required, it will affect the production. So we got to keep an eye on unemployment. The unit will search for unemployed people to hire if it doesn't have enough employees. So it'll automatically assign. So we don't have to micromanage how many workers go in each building. The only thing you have to manage is the number of workers. So if you want to hire more workers. This shows the health of the unit, as when health goes down, the production will decrease and the building must be maintained. So there's got to be probably like a maintenance thing eventually we'll have to do. Here is the resource this unit producing every minute. So we're doing 120 per cycle. I guess 20 at a time. I'm not sure. The resources will consume every cycle. Alright, so it's telling us it's going to require 7, I guess, electric every cycle. So if the building is lacking the required resources, its production will decrease. So again, if we have no power, we're not going to make any water. Understanding the cycles. So a cycle lasts for 6 minutes. The units send their storage. The units send their storage the resources they produce every minute, and they take from other storages the resource they need to consume. So basically, this guy is producing water, it's going into this storage, and then the buildings that need it will pull it from the storage. That's basically what it's telling us. Here you can find a quick guide about what to build for highlighted tasks to build a better colony. So, we need to add an iron mine, communications tower, rock storage, and a rock
New
processor.
sector scanned.
Alright, so we're up to 3 sectors. Well, this will tell us, okay, so sector scanned, power, and power are discovered in the new sector. Power, soil are discovered in the new sector, and power, rock. So we got a couple new sectors. We can get rid of those. This guy gives us our sector view, which we're on. This guy gives us our region view. Now, this is important. So this is our region view. So this will tell us that this sector has water and iron. It has 100% wind power, only 50% solar power. Pollution is good, and the communication is towerable. A communication tower is available in this. So we have our communication tower. So we're scanning this sector. So we've unlocked this sector, which has, I believe that's iron. 50% wind, 0% solar. So not a good sector to put power in. So far there's no pollution. Down here, I'm not sure what that symbol is yet. Does it tell us up here? Soil. Okay, so this sector has soil. It's terrible for power. And so far it has no pollution. Now this is a clean sector. No power, no sun, no pollution. This sector is completely clean. So this will be good for like housing and gardening and stuff like that. So that is the sector view. World view gives us all the sectors that we've not even scanned yet. So let's go back into here. So it wants us to do an iron mine. So storage units, soil storage, rock storage, iron storage. I think this is an iron cluster, I think. Now, do we want to put it right in there, or do we want to put it just outside? Iron's not available in this sector. Okay, so we only have iron in this sector. Now, do I want to? I don't want to. I don't think I want to put it there. I think we want to put it right here or right here. I think we can move it later. Let's drop it. Do I want to pull it over here? Let's pull it over here. Clusters cannot overlap. So okay. So our rovers are going to come out and build the storage first, and then we can put our iron mines in. Little merry-go-round. Doo, 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 doo. We need some merry-go-round music. Or don't make me sing the Hi-Ho Cheerio song. Or the other song, the Maypole song. Whatever that song was when we were in grade school. Alright, let's not go there. Alright, so now that that's done, we got to find power units, storage unit, extractor units. We need iron. So that's water, iron mine. So now we can put an iron mine in this sector. So let's throw that down. Wait for our rover buddies to come back over.
New sector scanned.
And we'll watch the little merry-go-round. That is so cool. Alright, communications tower. In order to move resources across the various buildings, you need rovers. The communication tower is responsible for movement of the rovers. Alright, managing time speed. To manage your colony you can adjust the game speed using the time buttons or pressing 1, 2, and 3. This will let your resources produce faster. So 2 speed, 4 speed. Let's just keep it on 1 speed. I'm hoping I'm just on 1 speed. We have a pause. I'm just going to hit the number 1 button. This way we can keep it on 1 speed. Alright, so let's take a look at this building. So this building has 4 employees out of 15. So there's 8 cycle. So it hasn't done any cycles yet. 18 units per cycle. It's using 15 units of electricity per cycle. It's producing sewage and it's producing pollution. So I guess we're going to have to deal with those shortly. So we have a new sector. The new sector has power and water in it. Alright, so now it wants us to add a communications tower. Alright, so I would imagine that's under admin, spaceport, research, maintenance, health clinic. Okay, so no. Food, recycle, let's see, so it's not under here, right? Spaceport doesn't want us a communications tower. Power storage, wind power. Soil, so it's nothing there. Colony units, town hub, apartments. Still haven't seen. So education, we have education. Food, we have a food warehouse. Recycling, sewage, garbage, air purifiers. Where do we find the communications tower? Let's throw it on pause. Communications tower, spaceport, research, maintenance, health clinic. This one's just power. Water storage, iron storage, rock storage, soil storage. So it's not there. It's not going to be under extractors. Town hub is apartments. Okay, so the town hub you could build so it supports apartments. Education requires garbage disposal. Food recycling. Where is? Oh, do we have to research it first? So do we have to put the research center down before we can do the communications tower? Now I'm a bit lost. Add a communications tower. I'll leave it on pause a minute. So if we click on this guy, how do I get the tutorial back? Notification, so it's not there. Oh, it's not there. Do we get a tutorial window back? Game guide. Nope. Add a communications tower. Where do we find? I have nothing. So we have nothing researched. Shop. We can do grass, trees, lamps, fountains, and sculpture. So we can put some decorations down. Okay, so this is going to show us what we currently have. So it's going to tell us what our wind power is, how many are employed. Okay, so that's going to give us our employment. Do we have to research a communications tower? Because I don't see it. Spaceport. Okay, that's our principal rover. Spaceport, bringing people in. Okay, it's not asking us to build a spaceport. It's asking us to build. All right, let's do the. Okay, so it's asking us for rock storage, rock processor, and maintenance. So maybe we need to do those first. Let's go storage units. Which sector had our rock in it? This sector has iron. Which sector has rock? This one over to the right has water. This one has iron. This one has soil. So add a rock storage. Let's go back to this view. Let's go to storage units. Iron storage, water storage, rock storage. Alright, so there's no rock in that sector. There's no rock in that sector. Does it have to be on? Let's go back to play. Let's try that again. So storage units, rock storage. So there's no rock in this sector. Please construct the communications tower. Okay, tell me where the communications tower is, and I can construct it. Maintenance, health clinic. It's not going to be under power. Power storage, wind. Copper storage, gold storage, uranium storage. It's not going to be under extractors. We have a town hub. We have education. We have food. We have recycling zone, sewage processing, garbage disposal, and air purifier, recreation. So where do I find the communications tower? What are you? You're the communications plot. Oh, it needs iron. So we're just waiting on iron to build this guy. Okay, so let's just leave it on. So you're just waiting for 58 units of iron. We have 54 units of
New
iron.
sector scanned.
So let's wait for... Should we put another iron extractor down? Requirement satisfied. Now you have enough resources to build a communications tower. Duh, old man, you're an idiot. Click the construction button to start building the communications tower. So construct. Old man spent all that time looking for nothing. Well, look, we got our little merry-go-round of robots going on. Construction complete. Great. Rovers are now successfully flying and resources can be shared by various buildings. Awesome. So now what are you going to tell us to do? Now you're going to tell us to add a rock storage. Now so let's go back to storage units. Let's do rock storage. Now, each region is divided into 6 sectors. Each sector has different resources. If a sector has already been scanned, the available resources will be displayed over that sector. Communication tower range. A communication tower manages the public service buildings such as maintenance, fire, and security in its region. It also manages all the transport rover activities in each region. Sector with rock. This seems to be the sector with rock. Try placing a rock storage in this sector. Click on the sector to move there. Alright, storage units, rock storage. Let's put it... we got a lump over there. We have a little lumpy thing over here. Let's put it over in this corner. Oh, we got one. Alright, so our little robots or our drones are going to fly over. We'll have the little merry-go-round going on. Ooh, maybe we don't have enough. Okay, here they come. Awesome. So they're done. How are we doing on electric? We have 399 saved power. We're producing 180 every 6 minutes, and we're only consuming 52. So we got plenty of power. Water, we are producing 120, only consuming 10. And iron, we're using a lot of iron. So it wants us to build a rock processor. So extracting
New
units,
sector
water,
scanned.
iron, rock processing. So again, it has to go within the sector. So let's drop one there. Our little drone buddies will come back over. We'll get our merry-go-round going again. Alright, so our battery is low on our search rover, so we'll have to deal with that. Sewage is becoming a problem, but we didn't get there in the tutorial yet. We got a little merry-go-round of drones. That is so cool. Alright, and they're going to fly back, so we have our rock coming in. Alright, so add a maintenance department. Alright, so I'm assuming that's going to be under colony units. Tower hub, apartments, no. Admin and services, spaceport, research, maintenance department. Maintenance department needs to be in the cluster with, okay, so in this cluster with the communications tower. So let's put you over in this bottom corner. Now let's put you in the bottom corner. Do I not have enough? Okay, you need 54 iron and 32 rock, so we can't build that quite yet. So we gotta wait for our rock to come up. While I'm waiting for our rock to come up, let's look at this guy. So new sector was scanned. Power, copper are discovered, and then the other sector, power, iron, and rock. So we have a couple more sectors we've opened up. Well, we probably have enough to build this now. Where was it? Or what was it? Maintenance department. Maintenance department. Let's put it here. Alright, perfect. Insufficient production. When you see an indicator in the top bar that is blinking red, it means you are consuming more than what you are producing. You must add another unit to generate, extract the resources, otherwise the production of the units depending on it will decrease. Balanced production. You can click the arrow to see more detail on how many resources are producing and consuming each cycle. Oh, cool. So it tells us, so the top one is producing, the bottom one is using. So now, oh, that's going to be awesome because now we can see what we need to build. So we have power producing 180, consuming 167, so we're still good. So water, we're still good on. Iron, we probably should put another iron guy in. We should probably put another rock guy in. The maintenance department can provide maintenance to buildings inside the region covered by its communication tower. Alright, so next it wants us to jump into soil processing. But you know what? We are about 30 minutes in. I'm going to leave it here. I am Old Man 102. Let's throw it on pause. I'm Old Man 102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out and have an awesome day.